the shadows they roam, whispers in the dark calling them home. Flickering lights await them in the night, lost in the ruins, out of sight. They hear taps and bangs, a ghostly play, EVPs echo voices from far away. Apparitions wander, ghastly parade, the devil's in the details where souls are swayed. Paranormal on the go, in every shadow cast, chasing ghouls through tombs of the past. Lights flicker, what's unseen won't last. Haunted echoes in a world so vast. Through the ruins they move with stealth, Candi clings to Jake, feeling unwell. Eyes in the dark, they glimmer and gleam. In the haunted night, nothing's as it seems. Zombies wraps around, a ghostly play, EVPs echo voices from far away. Apparitions lock a voice, a ghostly play, devils in the details where souls are swayed. They hear taps and bangs, a ghostly place, a ghost is from far away. Apparitions, wanderitions, paranormal on the go, in every shadow cast, chasing ghouls through tombs of the past. Lights flicker, what's unseen won't last. Haunted echoes in a world so vast.
St. Peter's ad Murum stands in a remote spot by the North Sea, where it has stood since 654 AD. The church was built from the ruins of the abandoned Roman shore fort of Hawthona by St. Ced when he converted the East Saxon tribes to Christianity. For many years the church was used as a cow barn unit. 1920 when it was reconsecrated and opened to the public. The church still stands today in fairly good condition, which could be described as England's oldest cathedral still in existence. It's said that the church is haunted by ghostly, silent figures that walk around inside the chapel and unexplainable light shine within, it's unclear what the ghostly figures are and why they're there. It's been reported that a regular lonely man died there whilst he was praying.
Hello and welcome back again, guys. This evening, as you can see, I'm stood in front of a door. This is for a beautiful little chapel. It's meant to be of Anglo Saxon period, and also it is meant to be one of the UK's most haunted chapels. So join us, Candi and Jake, Paranormal on the go, as we venture inside. Come on, guys. So guys, as you can see, we are now inside this beautiful little chapel. We're going to try something a little bit different this evening, and we have put out 3 candles on here. So hopefully we can get something to blow them out this evening. We have got, where did you put those other candles, Jake?
12 inches.
Oh, you put them on the sides?
Yeah.
Do you want to light them up? So yeah guys, we're going to have one over where Jake is at the moment. So there's one over there, and then there is one over this side of the wall as well. So I'm just going to brighten you up a little bit. Thank you. So if there are any spirits here with us this evening, could you please make yourself known to us? Maybe try and blow on one of these candles.
If you haven't got the energy to blow on any of the candles and blow any of the candles out, can you tap on something, please? Can you do this?
Now, we will say it's a little bit windy this evening, so we've tested the door and everything, and it does make the slightest sound, doesn't it, like a little bit. So if there's anything down the bottom end of the chapel, then obviously we'll assume that's the door on the wind.
Yeah, this church being the oldest in England, apparently, and it's right on the coast as well, so it's just on the tip of the country, and the North Sea is literally just not too far from here. If any of you know your geography and know the North Sea. What was that?
That was a little tap, wasn't it? Like ever so slightly.
If that was you, and you're here, in here, and you're here with myself and Candy, can you do that again for us? The clicking sounds, you just turn that back on further.
So as you can see, guys, at the moment, the candles are very, very, very still. They're not even the slightest bit of flickering. So there you go. Could you maybe show yourself in this chair?
If there are any spirits that perhaps maybe would have come to this church, had a service in this church many, many years ago, can you come forward for us, please? Come say hello to myself and Candy. The camera went out of focus on you there, and then went back in focus.
Yeah. Oh, also, guys, I have put a necklace up here. It has got a little cross and a raven. So obviously, if we see that moving whilst we're investigating, then obviously we can possibly say that something is with us.
If you're from many years ago, when this church was first built, and your soul still lingers here, perhaps you have unfinished business here, can you let us know what that is? A little bit later on into the investigation, we'll have a device that can capture your voice. Maybe you could tell us then if you have any unfinished business here.
Could you maybe do something vocal? We might not be able to necessarily hear it ourselves, but our cameras will sure pick you up. It would be great to hear you. Is there anything you wish to tell us?
Can you tell us if you liked this church? If this was your favourite church? If this is where you came as a little girl or a little boy?
Maybe you came here with a family member. Now, we're not sure what material the cross up there is. That's my camera. Maybe make a noise on it. It's very close to us, so we'd be able to hear it very clearly. Could you do that?
Can you perhaps throw a pebble? A small stone or rock?
We know there's some of those down the bottom end of the chapel.
There are a couple of windows in this church. They're not stained glass or anything.
Oh, you're well out of focus then.
Yeah, they're not stained glass or anything. You can barely see this one. Oh, still, yeah. Can you tap on the glass for us, spirits, if there's anything here with us? Can you let us know by tapping on the windows for us? Any of the 3 windows? Or 4 actually, there's one at the back as well. How do you feel in here, babe? There's a tap there.
I feel it feels light. I don't feel anything heavy or oppressive.
You don't suppose these taps that we're hearing is because these benches are like wood, aren't they?
Yeah.
I don't think it's the wood sound, do you? Or because we've had the cat, or because we've got candles in there, obviously, you know. Do you think that's possible, or do you think it's an actual tap, like?
Well, they do say anything is possible, don't they? Could have sworn I heard a footstep down there.
We will say that this is a beautiful little church that we've come to. I say little, it's quite big actually. Quite spacious, but see, I feel alright as well, you know. I'm not feeling anything. Normally you can come into a building like this and pick up on an energy straight away.
Sometimes it takes longer.
There's a tap again there. If we're ignoring you and we're not hearing you, please do try and get our attention.
It wouldn't be the little latch on the door, would it? I would have thought that would have made more of a metally sound.
Yeah, I was going to say, I don't think that's the... That's weird.
Your torch has gone dead. That was working not long ago.
It's not even red.
Where did I put mine? Oh, I must have left mine down there.
That is odd.
That was working absolutely fine not long ago.
Are you affecting my torch, are you?
So I don't know whether it'll be the latch down here.
Have a look, see if it is the door. So test it. Just lift it up and lift it back down.
That's right down. It's right down. And that's more of a metally sound.
Just test it all out.
That's not the sound.
No?
No, it's louder, isn't it?
True, that is a very loud sound. What else could make that sound? Is your torch
Sure.
working?
Let's have a look at my torch. Yeah, mine's
Yours
working
is.
fine. Considering we always charge them up.
You know my torch was proper bright, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was really bright. Really, really bright. But that sound on the door was completely different to those little taps that we've heard. I can definitely say that 100%.
So it could be mean,
Well, you can't rule it out, but you
Yeah.
can't say for definite that
there is.
it's not or is, yeah. That was flickering a bit more then.
If there's anything here with myself or Candy, or myself and Candy, should I say, can you blow one of the candles out for us, please?
Now, I would say there are little bits of drafts in here, so little flickers we're not really gonna say it's paranormal, are we?
But if you blow it out forcefully,
If it blows out, yeah, that'll be a completely different story. Because as you can tell, they are pretty steady. They might have a little flicker here and there. Although this particular one, when it was going off, none of the others were. And it went one way, then the other way.
if that was you, could you do that again for us, please?
Surely if it was just a little breeze, it would be in one direction and it would affect probably all three of them, wouldn't it? Hypothetically speaking.
Because people might not think that you're real, people might not believe that you're here.
Sorry guys, that's me.
Can you please do something dramatic for us? Can you please blow one of the candles out? Come say hello in our cameras. They might pick your voice up.
You keep going really out of focus over there.
You know what? You went out of focus when I was pointing your way as well.
1 minute you're fine, your side, and the candle's in focus, but then the candle's out of focus and then you're in focus.
Because what was a tap or walking over there. That sound isn't like raindrops coming down either. Because
It's not raining outside.
Yeah, it's dry. It's completely dry. That click, that second click was my wrist.
Oh, was it?
You'll be able to tell the difference when you listen back.
So, going back to what we were asking earlier, could you possibly do a vocal for us? Just so that our cameras can pick it up. That one's got to be the door, it sounded more metally.
That one sounded
Yeah. Yeah, that one, it sounded more like, you know, where the wind blows on the door and that, and you've got a knocker. You know, if it just moves in the slightest. That's what that one sounded like.
Spirits, we don't believe that you're here. We don't believe that there is anything here with us tonight. Can you prove us wrong? Can you show us and show our lovely audience that watch us that you are real? That you are here? And that you can communicate on some wavelength, some level to us? Myself and Candy just want to know if there's life after death. And we just want to know if that you're happy and if you've moved on or not.
What's my back clicking?
Xbox.
Oh, that's
Scanning.
Did that make you jump, did it?
Didn't expect you to put that on. So we're putting a little bit of static on. You can talk to us through this device.
The only thing is a little bit of radio does come through it.
Yeah guys, we are planning on getting a better one where radio won't come through it. But that won't be for a little while.
Yeah, but obviously you can determine obviously what radio is and what the static is if anything comes through, because it'll sound completely different.
Can you talk to us through this device? Can you talk to us through this device? Can you talk to us through this device?
That sounded like I said the C word then.
Either that or come.
Can you tell us your name?
If you're here with us, can you tell us your name? Can you tell us how old you were?
And for a little while then I just started staring at the flowers in the corner.
Can you tell us if you like us in being in here?
Now, legends have it, ghost stories that of this place, apparently a lonely old man died on these grounds. Could he come forward and speak to us this evening? Are the stories true? I was going really out of focus on you again. Like really badly.
You're completely fine. If there's anything around me, anything at all, that might be running some interference, making sure that Candi can't get footage of me, can you let us know on this box?
As you can see, guys, this is still very, very still. Now this is quite a remote location as well, isn't it? So we shouldn't really be getting too much radio interference.
What's this place like in the summer? Can you tell us? Can you tell us anything about yourself?
That's radio.
Do you exist?
Jake needs a little bit more convincing because he's gone back to being 50-50 on Paranormal.
Can you convince me that there is something? Can you convince me that you're real?
That's enough of that. Now you've heard that bit of white noise there. Actually, I'll keep it on there. we didn't really hear much come through it. Maybe you'd prefer just to talk to us through cameras. Again, as I said, they will pick you up. They will hear your voice. We might not necessarily hear him ourselves.
But when we listen back later on, we'll be able to hear you. If you're strong enough.
I think I'm going to take a seat on one of your benches. Oh, I felt like a long way down then. Could you blow out one of the candles in front of me?
Or make this pendulum swing.
Necklace.
Well, it's not really a pendulum. I thought I'd make it sound more better.
Could you blow one out?
Can you blow this one out right here? Can you do that for us?
Now, another ghost story we've read up on. Apparently, people have heard dragging sounds from inside this chapel. Is that true? If we sit here quietly for a moment, would we be able to hear that same dragging noise that some people have stated that they've heard?
Some people say that this place, these grounds are haunted. Can you prove it? As Candi says, I've gone back to being 50-50. I was starting to believe more, and I've kind of reverted a little bit back to having a more sceptical mind.
Whereas I 100% believe that paranormal does exist. Wait, footsteps then. Behind us.
Can you come in here? Or are you already in here? Is that what Candi heard? Candi hear you coming in?
Is it you?
No. Was that you making a sound in the corner there?
Did you hear it then?
If that was you making a sound in the corner next to me, can you do that again for us?
Are those flowers artificial or are they real?
I couldn't tell you. I'm guessing because they're in a thin stand, they'll be fake.
Feel them. Just feel them for us.
The only other thing. Oh, yeah, okay.
That was the sound. When you just done that noise, that was the sound I heard.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, the only other thing is when, what I could say is, because obviously this is quite a stony, smooth, like flooring. So when we're walking around, obviously you can hear the footsteps and stuff, kind of.
I'm sat down.
No, I know you are at the moment, but like.
And when I heard the footsteps, I'm pretty sure my camera was pointed at you and you weren't moving. And then obviously we can clearly tell that you're nowhere near the flower stand.
Do you know what's weird as well?
What?
Like when we first came in here, it was quite warm. like when we came in here earlier,
Yeah.
just to have a look. But
It's quite cold now, isn't it?
yeah, I
The
can see
temperature's
my
dropped a
breath,
lot.
Like yeah. I didn't really need to demonstrate that kind of, but yeah. It's quite cold in here. God, you went well out of focus then.
So even that's still very still. So again, even if there was quite a bit of breeze in here, you'd see that move a lot more, but you're not.
So spirits, because this place is near the seaside, like right by the coast, do you like the coast? Do you like the sea?
Just want to try something. I want to know if this moves. I will put it back. I want to know if you can knock it over. I'm going to go and sit back down where I was. I'm going to leave my camera on it for a minute. Maybe you can push it over for us.
You'd have to have some strength to do that, to knock that over.
If you can't blow out a candle, can you push it over?
I might start believing more if that happens. Not promising anything here, spirits, but yeah.
Or it's made of wood, maybe you can tap on it because it's slightly different to the benches and it'll be a bit more distinctive. Seems so quiet, doesn't it? Do you want to just push record on the EVP? Oh no, you need to switch it on first. That would help.
So we're going to start an EVP, spirits. That's so we can hear your voice. It's a bit like the S box, but you don't get the white noise. You just get to talk into the recorder. And we get to hear your lovely voice, hopefully.
Right, okay, so that's on, I won't even point at it. That is on record, guys. Again, I'm going to go and sit down on the bench, so you know I'm nowhere near it.
And I'm over here.
And Jake is just in the corner over there, so you know that nobody is by that EVP at all. So if there is anybody with us this evening, could you please come forward and talk into the device on that little plinth for us? Come and say hello to us. We really would love to communicate with you. Could you give us your name?
Can you tell us if you used to go to this church on a Sunday service perhaps?
Wow, you really, that's the most out of focus you've been. What was that? Did you hear that?
The only thing I can say is that there's milk carts down there.
No, it's not that.
No, but maybe there's like a mouse or something, like sugar dog.
But surely it would come out with your light flashing over there.
Don't know. filled with water. Some kind of water.
Yeah, that's not what I heard.
But yeah, it would have come running out by now. It was.
Did you hear what noise it was?
I thought it was like something gnawing, something like chewing.
No, it was like scratching.
See, I thought it was biting, like.
No,
chewing something.
like scratching. If that was you, can you say yes into the device for us, please?
If that was you scratching, can you do that again for us, please?
Oh, that's me that time. I'm not sure what it would be.
Well, I'll try to.
I think it was something like that.
Sound.
That's what I thought I heard, like that.
That's not the sound I heard. That might have been it.
So that's on lever. So maybe something was on that, I don't know. Not going to rule anything out.
I have to see what we got after the footage.
That text us on the pod. I won't even put it. That is on record, guys.
You heard that bad night?
Yeah. What was it?
Don't know.
The thing is, that door hasn't made any sound since we've been in here.
No, that's the first time it's made that sound. We've been filming for 37 minutes and not once has it made that sound.
No, it definitely made me jump, and I don't jump very often.
Go open the door quickly, check it out, see if anyone's there. I'm right behind you.
The thing is, we've wedged it shut quite a lot, haven't we?
It's got to be bunky anyway.
So that's closed quite a lot. The door's really heavy.
Is there anyone out? Or was that a genuine sound?
No, literally nothing at all. And I told you, I've wedged it quite a lot.
Okay, that's a very... Well, we'll put that down for a weird coincidence.
But then I don't think it sounded like it was on the door either.
Yeah, I don't know if it sounded the same as what you just did with the door. So.
But as I said, I don't jump very often, and that did make me jump.
It'd be interesting to see whether we get that on camera, because most times when we hear things like that, it don't come out on the camera.
No, but the difference is when we don't hear them, they come out on the camera. It's really, really strange the way they do it.
But guys, hopefully we have caught that band that we react to. Yeah,
But
that was you.
Going back to the EVP,
Yeah, go on.
I'm not sure if I heard much. There might be a couple of little whispers on there, and I'm pretty sure at one point I heard "get out."
I thought I heard yes a couple of times.
So I didn't. I just heard a couple of little whispers, possibly, and a "get out."
If that was you, spirits, if you're in here with us and you did make a loud bang then, so we know that you are here, we do thank you. Anything like that is much appreciated from us. But for the viewers, because they might think it's just a one-off, that they might not believe it, can you do that again for us? Can you make that same sound? Have you got enough energy to do that?
How do you feel in here now?
You went out of focus again then.
How do you feel in here now?
I still feel alright, but like I say...
See, I feel like it's changed a little bit.
Really?
Yeah, like before I said to you, it feels really light, but I don't know. All of a sudden it just feels a little bit heavier. Not by much, but just a little bit, yeah. Well, they're clearly not going to knock that crossover, so let's do the good thing and put it back.
Yeah.
So, right back where it was, guys, so you can see that we've put things back.
Weird sound, that really loud, weird sound. Right.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure this is like the little scrapey sound that we heard earlier. Not the one I said to you could be the lever on the chair.
Yeah.
But the flowers, there's that sound, wasn't there? And I said to you, go feel them if they're artificial.
I was just checking to see if my torch would come on again. Maybe in case it was, just a glitch or something. But
Definitely not coming back on, is it? Bearing in mind, these torches were fully charged as well.
no, it isn't. That's weird.
What the hell? You tried that earlier and it weren't working.
That's weird. And now it's working all perfectly fine. Okay then.
You didn't secretly swap them over, did you?
Nope. So my torch would not work at all when I wanted it to work. And I even tried it then, didn't I? And it didn't work. And then now I just tried it again and it does work.
We'll do another few minutes here, but so the wax and stuff has time to cool off, do you want to just blow them out?
Yeah, okay, so we're done with the candles, yeah?
Yeah, I don't think they're gonna...
Are you going to have your book on oh yeah, because without the candles we wouldn't have much light.
Well, you got your light on your torch, haven't you? On your camera. They've burnt out quite a lot.
Okay, so spirits can blow these out, but I'm going to humanly blow them out.
So yeah, we'll give them time to cool off, and then obviously on our way up we will pick them back up.
Yeah.
Get the torch out of the camera. No, it was blinding it.
With the breath, the blue breath.
As you can see, Jake likes to do a little bit of a pret around occasionally. So spirits, before we leave this evening, is there any last thing you can do for us?
Can you knock this necklace on the floor for us? Or can you make it swing a little bit?
I was going to say they struggle to get it off because they literally have to lift it. It'd be impressive for us.
Can you swing it? I keep hearing a sound in that corner.
It weren't in the corner.
Is it not this time?
No, it was like a little tap on the S box, which is right next to
I
you.
think that's metal, I'm not really sure. Alright.
Yeah, it sounded like the tapping on the plastic, and that's plastic, isn't it?
Are you next to us? I have got all really cold in here.
There was another little tap a minute ago as well. I don't know whether you heard it.
Yeah. We're just looking around you.
Yeah, just get the torch off the camera. I feel like I've been blinded by it, so I'd hate to think how the audience would feel.
I'm blinded by the lights. No.
There you go, to anybody watching, Jake's given you a little bit of a rendition of music again.
I know Kate likes my singing there.
So could you do anything last minute for us? We want to hear this dragging that's been heard.
Can you come push Candy off the chair?
Gee, thanks.
She's on the bench. If you come up from behind and give her a little bit of a shove.
He's not very nice to me, is he?
I do love her really, but yeah, it's just funny.
I think you'd just like to see people suffer. Could you throw something?
Yeah, throw something at me. Not the hot candles though, you know. Something more nicer.
See, spirits, he doesn't mind giving it, but he doesn't like receiving it. Not sure what that sounds like, but...
Alright, spirits, we're gonna say goodbye to you now. If we have captured your voice tonight, then brilliant. If we have made communication with yourselves, then brilliant. We do hope that you can pass over and find peace. If you are trapped here, if you are a trapped soul, if you've got any unfinished business, I do hope that you complete that business and you are able to move over. So guys, if you've enjoyed this episode of Paranormal on the Go tonight, if you've enjoyed this church that we've explored well, not really explored, but investigated tonight, then please give the video a thumbs up, give it a comment, tell us what you thought of it, and share it out to all your friends, family, loved ones who may enjoy this sort of thing. And until the next Paranormal On The Go episode, have a good week and stay safe. Ciao.